Welcome back. We've got a 4-5 mixed doubles medalist face-off from the Mile High Classic at Apex in Colorado. So we've got Leah Peterson and Lior Schlegel on the close side, and myself, Elizabeth Roy, and Daniel Reese on the far side. This was the standard bracket, so best of 3, games to 11, win by 2, and we've got Leah and Lior serving first. A nice job from Leah, and she went to attack down the line. Dan was ready, but when she went for that put away, she was regretting it. She thought it was going out, which probably threw her off a little bit. And I missed my first serve. Classic. Definitely need to break myself of that habit. And Dan misses his serve too. So not a great start for us. We're all kind of talking about the ball here. It was the very first, completely freshy Dura that we played with today. Everything else was scuffed up, and I don't know how you guys feel, but I do not love a bright, shiny, slippery Dura. First kind of real point here, Dan blocked Leah's shot down the line, and we got to push these guys back a little bit. It was a tough scramble on that last ball. Just well placed right in between them. Leah had to take a crack with her left hand on that shot. Nice try from Lior. And Leo with the short hop, trying to reset that ball, just popped it up a bit, and Dan went for her feet, and we all thought that ball might have been going out, but she hit it, and we got the side out. Nice little dink rally going here. And Dan did a speed up at Leah, kind of high in her body, and she missed the block wide. It might have been going out. It's so hard, though, when it's coming right at your face to not hit that ball. So we got 101 here. Drops a little high. Leah rolls it back at me, and I missed the 5th. So we're going to have second server, Dan, 102. Nice deep return from Leah there. And she attacked the line. Dan was moving up through transition and caught him on his backhand real wide. So we've got a side out, 0-1. Dan and I are going to switch here. Leah going for that spot again. And an attack in the middle at my backhand. I just countered at Lior's feet and got the point. So we're going to have Lior serving 0-1. Pretty short return from me. Leah rolled that ball right where I was going, which is a great choice, but I got it back and finishes with the angled overhead down the middle. Dan's great at that. He uses unique angles, and his overheads are hard to predict. So we've got the serve back. Dan's got 101. A drive from Dan went a little high. Lior countered at my feet. A good spot from him. I couldn't dig that one out. So we're going to have 102. A short serve from me. Lior hit a nice deep return. Hitting some balls high here. Working my way to the kitchen, and Lior got a lucky net roll, so they got the serve back. You can see it's pretty sunny out right now, but we had amazing weather the whole day. It was mostly cloudy and not too hot, no wind. Perfect conditions for tournament day is always a win. So just a great day overall. It's nice to not have to battle any of the elements while you're playing pickleball. A nice deep serve from Leor there, and I hit a real deep return. I think it was in. He called it out, but maybe I should have appealed to the ref, but in that moment I didn't really question the call. Nice point from Leor. On that last ball, my paddle was so low, and he's hitting up at the ball. Anytime your opponent's hitting up at the ball, your paddle should be up. If he dinks it, great, I'll have time to get it, but if they get aggressive with it, you gotta be ready. Keep your paddles up, folks. / me. And a misdrive from Leor. He hits those really nicely. I took plenty of them in this match, but I think on this one, he was just off balance, kind of leaning back. So Dan serving 1-2-1. And Leah just hits that dink wide, trying to go behind Dan. I like the thought there. Good look. Just pushed it too far. Nice return from Leor. And a missed put away in the net. That's rough. So we have 3-2-1. Oh, and a net bounce from Dan. Leah got on it. Great job recovering on that ball. And Dan had that floater and also put one into the net. A misting from Leah, so we're going to have 4-2-2. Me serving. And a high drive from Dan. Leah blocked it, and it was going out, but I didn't really say anything to Dan, and he was in the moment seeing a floater, so went for it and just hit that long. My bad, Dan. Dan took that off the bounce and rolled it. Leor tried to reset, but I got just enough of a pop-up to finish that with my backhand. So we've got the second server, 2-4-2. Nice drop from Leah. Nice little hands battle there. Leah attacked, and Dan and I kind of both went for that last ball. I definitely should have let him take that and just backed off. Hitting a slice return, trying to trip Leah up, but she did a great job getting that back. Great hands. Nice digs. Good power from Dan. He just kept hammering it. So we got the side out. Nice roll from Leor there and Leah, and that last one just went wide to Dan's backhand, and he went to slice it, but just didn't connect well. Dan drives at Leah here while she's getting to position, earns a pop-up, and finishes with an aggressive shot down the middle. So we're at 5-3. A heavy slice low return from Leor. And great coverage at the net from Leah, taking that fourth to give Leor time to get there. So we've got 3-5-1. And just an overcooked drive there. A great deep serve from Leah. I could not deal with it, and they got the point. So it's 4-5-2. Nice forehand slice drop from Lior. I rolled it at his feet, and Dan got a pop-up and was able to finish with a lot of power and pace right at Leah's feet. So we got the side out here. Dan's going to be serving 5-4. A nice deep return from Leah. Dan missed the drop and not very happy with himself, but we've got a second serve. Decent drop for my third, but Lior kept me back and I missed the fifth. So a quick side out. We'll see if these two can get a lead. A nice powerful put away from Dan. They got a paddle on it, but just hit it long. Kind of a weird return from me, super spinny, but Leah did a great job getting it over the net and just missed the last poach. So we've got 5-4-1, Dan serving. A nice deep serve from Dan and a drive, great block from Lior right at my feet. So it's going to be me serving as a 2. Nice slice return. I had to really dig that one out. And then Leah keeping me back, couldn't get to the net, so it's going to be a quick side out. Just keeping them back here. That last one from Dan was pretty powerful. It popped right up at Leah's body, which is always tough to get your paddle on. She just hit it wide. So they've got second server here. Lior looking for that spot to drive where I am trying to fill the gap and kind of high towards my shoulder. I was not ready for that ball and hit it out. So they've tied it up. We've got 5-5. Nice point developing here. Starting to dink a little bit. And a speed up down the middle from Leah. Dan reached for that ball a bit to put it away, but just tipped it. So these guys have taken the lead, 6-5-2. Nice drive, trying to catch me on the move from Leah. Good digs, and then that last one, she just didn't have her feet quite set and popped it up. Dan was able to put it away. So we've got the serve back, and we definitely want to recover the lead that we had earlier in the game. Some nice drops from Dan there. Lior popped that one up, and I was a little late on that ball, probably going out, but Leah hit a winner right down the middle, so no harm, no foul. Her body language indicates she may be upset with herself, although I'm not sure. She's playing great, and like I said, if you hit a winner off of an out ball, at least you get the glory for the put away. A nice speed up from Leah here down the line, but Dan was ready for it, and she just hit that last one long. Good idea, just got to be ready for the ball to come back and finish the point. Nice take from Lior there, giving Leah time to get to the net, but it seemed like she was a little late on that ball. I remember it was not far out, but just didn't get the connection she wanted. Good spot from Lior on the fourth. Went deep to my feet and I couldn't get it down, so popped it up. He had a great put away and I did not get the right paddle on it, so hit it way out. Lost the serve, so it's going to be 6-7-1. You can hear Leor ask to wait, and he was questioning the score, and per the rules, you're not supposed to stop a point in the middle of a rally, even if you are debating the score, so you gotta finish the point out, and they're losing the serve here. Just have to say, Dee is an awesome ref. She might have had to mention our language on the court, and it wasn't just me, but it was me. And sorry to Dee there for getting a little rambunctious. You know, I admittedly do swear quite a bit on the pickleball court, but I try my best not to in tournaments, and I think I did a good job. It was just once. Little mishap with me and Dan. The ball was just out of his reach, and we were so close together. I feel like I should have been able to get that ball behind him, but I just didn't have a good look at it. A great return from Leor. I had trouble dealing with it, popped it up, and he missed a backhand just wide. That's gotta hurt, I know. Trying to move Leor around here. Open up some space for Dan to get a good shot. And I popped this dink up down the line, and Leah sped it up cross court at Dan, and he was just a little bit late on the ball, hit it long. His paddle was in a good spot to receive that ball, but I question if maybe he thought it was going long, and then at the last second decided, no, I better hit this ball. So we got side out, 6-8. Nice drop from Leah. She's wanting to move through transition and get aggressive, which I like the idea, but Dan is countering really well. He's just on every ball, whether it be down the line or in the middle, and he hit that last one right at her feet while she was still on the move, and just need to pick different spots for those speed ups. Drive down the middle, kind of started some chaos. Couple nice dinks. This one goes super wide from Dan, and Leor hits an ATP. I tried to defend it, which it was probably going long, but I was not in a very good position to dodge it. So we've got 7-8. Got the ball back off the net tip. Some dinking. And Dan did a little rolling speed up off the bounce at Leah. She went to counter and just hit it wide. So we've got the serve back, 8-7. Another nice slice return from Leor, and then a net tip on the drive from Dan. But Leor has a great slice return, and at this level, it's really just a classic problem. I had to learn early on how to deal with that because we had a guy in our group, Zach Fritz, who had a really heavy slice return, and he would just crush me all the time. And I learned to deal with it by just telling my partner, I'm going to pop this ball up and we can play defense because it's going in the net if I don't. And, you know, lo and behold, if you think you're about to pop this ball up, somehow it goes perfectly over the net with a great drop, and you use their slice return against them in a way. It just dives below the net. So if you struggle with slice returns, just lift that ball, tell your partner, hey, we're going to be playing some defense here, and just get it over the net. Sooner or later, you're going to realize exactly what it takes to hit a good drop off of a return like that, and get yourself a slice return of your own so you can start crushing other people with it. Leah and Leor called that timeout to try to stop our momentum. We're on the hill. So I hit a real deep serve, taking time away from Lior to get to position, and saw an opportunity to drive down the line and catch him on the run. Able to get that last point. This match went to 3 games, so stay tuned and you can see the conclusion.